What's going on, Guitar Grappler here? So let's take a look at ESP's new for 2024 guitars. I've seen them post some videos recently promoting these new guitars, and I got pretty excited. They have some really cool ones. So we'll start with the M1001. I have a M1000, and it's like one of my most played guitars that I have. I absolutely love it. But man, this charcoal metallic satin is really beautiful. It goes so good with the hardware, this color. I mean, it is just so beautiful. Now, I'm not big on satin guitars, like for myself, because they do kind of wear at a certain point in time, that satin material, unlike gloss. But they really do look good, especially when you first get them. But got the Fishman Fluence pickup, Floyd Rose, and they're doing these dot inlays on a lot of the M1000s and M1001s. Which it's fine. You know, I prefer it as opposed to just standard right in the middle dots. At least it's something different being at top. I do prefer when you're on the lower frets to have it at the top, and then the higher frets to be at the bottom. But you know, whatever. But very nice. Let's look at the back. It is a bolt-on, nice, beautiful maple neck. I'm assuming this looks like Grover tuners. We're gonna take a look at that in a second. Beautiful guitar, man. I would totally rock that guitar. Yep. They do that Macarena ebony fretboard. They do that a lot on their guitars. 24. Let's see. Floyd Rose 1000. Yep. Grover tuners. Fishman Fluence. Fishman is just an amazing pickup. And they're using a lot of them on their guitars now. So they must have a nice little deal going with Fishman. All right. Moving on. We'll go to this SN 1007 baritone. Not really my guitar style, but still pretty cool. I know people will really like these. It also has Fishman. $1,700. Man, that's like the price of what I would expect from an E2. Now look at that neck. That is beautiful. So that's not just like a little standard neck that they have right there. That's a heavy duty neck. Let's see. Yep, Macassar, the Macarena ebony, swamp ash body. So it's 5-piece with a purple heart. That's definitely an upgrade on a neck. So maybe causing some of that price to be up. Dang, $1,800. Man, prices are just going bananas now, huh? Arrow 1007. This thing looks like a freaking weapon. I love the arrows. This is beautiful. 7-string. Man, this is a killer looking guitar. Like if you're like playing some freaking super brutal metal, this would fit. And I do like the inlays. It's like reverse shark fin. Well, I guess they're just regular shark fin, right? These look more like a shark fin than a shark fin, honestly. Oh, beautiful satin neck. See, I bet this feels good. Now this is gonna wear over time too, but I prefer this with the gloss body because it still has a gloss body, satin neck, because that way you get that nice feel on your hand, that nice satin feel. But it's not going to really wear on the body because it's gloss. And we have Evertune, Fishman, $1,800. Macassar, ebony. So the specs are staying pretty similar on a lot of these. Now this is what I'm most excited about. They are doing the Horizon for the Custom 87. They've done the M1s, they've done the Mirages, which I love both of them. I owned a Mirage at one point in time, and my buddy owns an M1. I'll probably pick one up again eventually because I just do love those guitars. But man, the Horizon is my favorite guitar. It's probably my favorite guitar shape out of any guitar shape. It's got the reverse headstock. Man, look how freaking badass this thing is. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. You know, and I love the recessed, how the Horizon has the recessed like cavity. I don't know what you want to call that, but you know, these things it's recessed. You know what I mean? My only complaint is that there's no fret markers, man. And I mean, it looks nice, it looks cool, but I need those fret markers. That's the only thing I would buy when we get to the red one. I'd buy the red one, no questions asked. If it had fret markers, that's the only thing that's going to keep me from buying it. And I still may buy it eventually because I love it. So we got the Seymour Duncans. And I mean, these are ode to the 80s, the 80s style, you know. What a beautiful freaking guitar. I really like the black too, honestly. 25.5 frets, alder body, Macassar ebony once again, and Floyd Rose 1000. We got the Hot Rails, Duncan. Yep, that's a beauty. That is nice. But this is the one. I seen this. I think it was on their Instagram today. I saw that they dropped this. I was like, oh my goodness. A Red Horizon. I mean, if I had a signature guitar, I guess I would do about 20 different things if I had the freedom to. But this is up there. I'd have a Red Horizon like this. I mean, how beautiful. I know I said it like 12 times. Sorry. But I'm just blown away at how badass this thing is. $1,500. Pretty expensive, I will say that. But I'm sure you'll be able to get them on the market for about, I don't know, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 in a couple months. And it is a neck through. Beautiful neck through. Man, it's candy apple too. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I mean, very similar to the M1s that they did in the candy apple, but the M1s only had one pickup, which I do like, just having the bridge pickup. But it was not a recessed cavity for the Floyd Rose. The M1s just sits on top. They don't have this cavity. And I do prefer the cavity, even though I never really like pull up on it too hard. It's just like a safety thing, just in case I accidentally do. I don't want to dent up the body, So nice. They're using, it looks like a decal right here. No, it doesn't look like it here. It looks like it's painted on here, but here it almost looks like a decal, but that just could be just a picture. But yep, man. Once again, my only complaint is no fret markers. If they had fret markers, I'd have one. It'd be on order now. It's a push-pull too. Yep, pull tone for split. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this is the video I saw earlier. We're not going to play it for, I don't know if there's copyright or anything like that. They're not coming after me, and they have it in white too. I do have a white ESP, so that my M1000 is white, so I wouldn't get white, but god dang. All right, moving on with no Floyd. I kind of wanted a guitar. My next guitar probably with no Floyd, because now I have 5 or 6 guitars that have Floyds. Because I do love having a Floyd, but it is nice having something without it, because it's just more convenient, for tuning and string changes and all that stuff. If I want to go from standard to drop D, I can just easily do it in seconds, no worries. And this would be a great candidate. I absolutely love this charcoal burst color on this. Typically, I'm way more of a solid color, or I like my like crackle type stuff. Like that's what I like more. I'm not a big fan of burst most of the time, but this looks so damn good. This just looks freaking classy, dude. But it also looks like a metal machine at the same time. So big fan of this. This also has the recessed little thing for the knobs. Fishman Fluence. I mean, I would definitely buy this guitar for sure. $1,400. It's expensive. Where are these made in Korea? Doesn't say here. I'm gonna see if I can see if they're Korean or Indonesian. I played the Korean and the Indonesian both, and they're both excellent from ESP. I mean, truthfully, I didn't notice a difference. People say Korean is better, but and maybe some of the quality control overall may be a little bit better, but I didn't notice too much of a difference. I like them both just equally. Let's see. Oh, it's a mahogany body too, so it's probably my Kramer that I have. Jesus, I had a brain fart. My Kramer that I have is a mahogany body, and it's lighter. It's much lighter than my other guitars, and it has a different sound to it. I know people normally say tone woods and stuff don't make really a difference, and some people swear that they do. There's definitely a difference in the feel and sound, I find, because it just has a JB Seymour Duncan pickup, and I've had that on a million different guitars, but something about that guitar just sounds different in a good way. I really like it. I'm not saying it's better than the other guitars that are more like alder bodies, but it's different, and I enjoy it. Let's see. Yep, this has 24 frets too. Man, this is a candidate for me. I just love, this is a beautiful guitar, and it's different from my other ones. It's like you want a little diversity, right? And I want something with Fishman. I have no guitar with Fishmans anymore. I had a Kiesel with Fishmans, and it was the best sounding guitar that I ever had. The only problem was it was a multi-scale, and that's not really my thing, and that was the only reason why I sold it, but it sounded amazing. So we're not even going to click on this. I'm not, no. Wow, So this is $1,700. I wonder why. Black satin. I mean, the black satin's cool. Is that EMGs in there? So this is the Floyd. I think this is the 1500 they call this because it has these like stainless steel components to it, which they were putting on their 1000 models, and I guess they're not doing it anymore. I think it's a 15. Oh no, 1000 SE. They got EMGs on here. Why is it so expensive? All their body. What am I missing here? This does have a case. Maybe that's why. Maybe that it comes with a case, so that's why it's so expensive. I mean, I know this is a little bit of an upcharge, but it's not. It shouldn't be that much. This guitar seems way more simple than some of the guitars we just looked at, and it's $1,700. Please leave a comment if there's something I'm missing aside from that. Because it's not like Fishmans are cheap, you know? Like, Fishmans are pretty damn expensive. So, because these just have regular Floyd Rose 1000. I'm telling you, they used to have the 1000 SC. I thought it was called the 1500. But basically, they put those, you know, wherever you're using an Allen key, it makes it stronger. You see, whenever you see silver in there, it's just a stronger material. So it doesn't wear as much over time. Okay, so Candy Apple, 256. I mean, these are still solid guitars, too. If you change out the pickups on this, I guarantee you this is a ripper. And if you probably change the tuners as well. Oh, so we have the baritone in charcoal burst satin. Beautiful guitar. Once again, I'm not big on the baritone. Like, look, even this is $1,600, and it's a 7-string with the you know, the upgraded thing, and it's got Fishmans. Why is that guitar so expensive? This is a beauty though. Satin. Looks like the whole thing is satin. Yep. Grover tuners. Yep. It seems like ESP doesn't really experiment too much with their guitars. Like they like to keep things pretty similar. Cause I don't see too many. Maybe it's on the E2s and stuff. We'll get to that. This is pretty cool too. The SN. Okay. Now we're seeing some stuff. But yeah, I don't really see a straight up ebony fretboard unless they just reserve that for their E2s and maybe like USA. Ooh. All right. So once again, this is just an expensive shape for some reason. I just don't know why. Oh yeah, the case. That's what I wanted to check. Do these come with a case? Because I think maybe that's why. I mean, that shouldn't add $200 or whatever. No, this does. Form-fit case. What the hell? All right. Once again, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to harp on that anymore. I just don't know why that shape's so expensive. Damn, they got a Eclipse baritone 7-string. That's pretty cool. I know Matt Hayfield of Trivium did the Gibson Les Paul, or it's Epiphone Les Paul, with 7 strings in Evertune. So this is kind of like that, really. Very cool. I really love the Eclipse. That was like the guitar to get when I was coming up. But as of recent for me, they have the shorter scale, which is great for rhythm. I feel like rhythmically, whenever you're playing, it's faster. You know, probably lead wise too. But I'm so used to bending on a 25.5-inch scale that I'm kind of thrown off when I play a 24 3/4 scale. So this is very Gibson-like. Okay, so we have it's Koa. Some people love Koa, man. It's nice, but not really my thing. But nice guitar. We got the EX 200. Now look at this thing. Ooh. See, I like this version of the Horizon 2, the H3. Ooh, that is nice. I love silver too, and I love gold. Nice. So we have the upgraded Floyd. I could buy this too, for sure. Well, you know, that price range is pretty up there, $1,500, but that's a nice freaking guitar. And I never owned a Horizon like this, but I could, you know, I very much would like to. So it's got it's sparkly silver too, metallic silver. That is a cool guitar. See how close we can get to it. All right, moving on. What do we got here? We got another arrow, and this is dark brown. Beautiful. Man, I really like that too. They do such a good job with it. It makes me like start liking guitars that I normally wouldn't even get. Got the Fishman, got the upgraded. Beautiful, to the point. Satin neck. Oh, the whole thing is satin. This doesn't look satin, but what a beauty. Mahogany body too. These are too big for me. I'm not a big guy, so like it would just look weird on me, but I do love them. Like I wish I could look cool playing them, but I know the reality. You can't avoid reality, you know? So this is Bill from Mastodon's signature guitar. I just watched him a little ad he did for this. I really like this. You know, not for me, not saying I wouldn't own one if I was rich as hell, but it wouldn't be my go-to, but I really like it, and I really am happy it exists. And I love the name Royal Shiva. I think that's so freaking cool. And I am a big fan of Silverburst. And so is the guys from Mastodon, obviously. Because they played some Silverburst Gibsons back in the day. Look at that. That is a beautiful guitar. $2,000. But, you know, you got the little extra money you got to pay the artist built into there. So we got the GL Desert Eagle. George Lynch. It's pretty cool. I'm Native American, so this is like a pretty damn cool guitar. Even though George Lynch is not. This is like his he's got his kamikaze. Well, maybe he is. Maybe he has some blood. I don't know. But he has his like Japanese kamikaze thing. So this is like a version of that. I really like this. I think this is freaking badass, man. Honestly. $1,700. And I love the damn banana headstock on it. It's cool. I'd play this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Be a native, yeah, I like this. So what we have, bolt-on, alder body, maple neck, Macassar ebony. They must have 100 million just necks just laying around in their warehouse. The Macassar ebony. But yeah, that's a super cool guitar. So we have the EC. See, these are priced appropriate. Ooh. So the Eclipse. Black Eclipse with gold hardware is just like a winning combination, you know. Then they got the gold Fishmans. This is a beauty, man. Beautiful guitar. 1,500. Yes. That is a yes for me. That's a yes. All right. Moving on. Whoa. Look at this bastard. Damn, look at that. That is nice. What is this? Is this Macassar ebony too? It looks different though. Newly updated, luxurious. It does look luxurious. 1,500. It's a neck. Set neck. Oh no, just straight up neck through. Lux. Oh, it's a set through. I was both right. Mahogany body. Yep. Let's see. Fishman Fluence. It's a weird color right here. Let's take a look at this. Oxblood Satin. Lars. I'm not sure who he plays for. Oh, Rancid. Okay. $1,700. See, they're not my shape. You know, not my go-to shape, but still looks all right. This is nice. I've never played an Evertune guitar yet. I really like their charcoal burst though, man. That is beautiful. That's a nice guitar. Neck through. Whoa. What's going on with this neck? That's crazy looking. I like it. Yep, set through. Evertune. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are playing the Evertunes now, man. Ooh, woo. Look at this. I really like the Phoenix, man. I was eyeballing some Phoenix recently, and that is a cool tobacco sunburst. That is cool looking. But once again, this guitar would look gigantic on me, unfortunately. You know, and it has 22 frets. I need 24. I don't know why, but I do. Got the Viper, badass Viper, vintage black. This is sick, man. This is a really cool looking guitar. Black and gold, you really can't beat it. 24. So yeah, that's the Gibson style neck or scale neck. XJ1. Interesting guitar. All right. Anything else? Anything? Oh, so here's the white horizon in pearl white. So pearl's got like a little sparkle to it. Very nice, man. I just love the look of the horizons. So yeah. What else? Do they have anything else? I mean, I think that's all for 20. So no E2s, huh? Or maybe they just haven't released them yet. They haven't put them out to the public yet. I don't know. I guess I'll keep an eye out for that. But let me know what your favorite ones are. These two are definitely my favorite for sure. Absolutely incredible guitars. So I appreciate you watching. Keep on shredding.